Hi, I'm Paquera12, and today we play with collision detection. We build this setup with a white circle driven by mouse position, pushing around all the other circles in a scene. And we can go wild with this. Let's increase the count by a lot. We get this crazy result. And if we change the size for the instances, we get these lines we displace with the mouse. And if we change this period here with 0.0001, okay, we get this sandy looking something very nice to play with. So let's do this from scratch. I'll have this folder here to guide me if I do something wrong. So let's bring in a new container and set the layout to 1024. Okay, and if we drag this here, we'll see it in a panel view. It's black since it's empty now. First, I would like to see this case in which we only take in consideration a circle with a center PC and a mouse circle with a center PM. If we subtract those two, we get this red vector. And to solve for the offset for collision, we need to find out this blue vector, which will give us the position for the center PC for the next frame. So let's build this. We need to start with a constant chop, and here let's see what parameters we need. Resolution, okay, 1024. We need count, okay, 5, and the radius for the mouse circle 0.0625. Okay, and here we use a null. Okay, let's make this bigger. Okay, and now in between we insert another null. Okay, while it's selected, click outside, collapse selected, and now we have a folder. And inside I would like to bring the mouse coordinates. So I use panel chop for this, and I get the warning, but if I go here and type 2, I'm good to go. And let's check if I go over this black area here, this operator will give me the inside U, inside V right here. So let's grab this inside U, inside V, and merge those two together. Okay, now let's have a circle here. So with circle top, okay, let's use this for resolution, the radius, okay, and inside U for center, and inside V also. And let's change a null here, name it background. Okay, and if we go a level above, like this, here in look tab, in the background top, let's type /background. Okay, so here we have the mouse. Obviously it's offset, so let's correct this, and we go here and we subtract 0.5. Okay. And what else we need? Let's take this aside. So for the rest of the circle, we need a noise top. Okay, the resolution would be 5 by 1 in this case, so count by 1. Okay, let's chain a null here. Okay, and make this a little bit bigger, and we name it position. Okay, and in the noise we go and set the nearest pixel, and we need this to be 32 Rg. Okay, and color. Okay, offset would be on 0 to have the points in a center axis. Now we copy this and paste it 2 times. Sorry, so those 2, and the second one, let's set this monochrome and 32 mono, and this would have the offset on 0.5, and let's name this radius. Here in between we insert a matte. Okay, and let's set nearest pixels, and here we go for positive. Make sure all the radiuses are positive, and here in multiply we go with 0.125. Okay, and the last one, let's set the offset to 0.5 also, and this one is RGB, and we use this for color, so the name would be color. Okay, now I would like to render 5 circles using instances, and let's have base here. So let's bring in a base. Okay, make it just a little bit bigger and call it render. And I would like to take those here inside, so I use select here, so I select the points. Let's Control V, Control C, Control V, Control V again, and in one we take radius and a color, and all 3 of them, Control X, go inside here, Control V, And here we have a little warning to solve for the reference here. If we type dot dot slash, we have them. Okay, so dot dot slash dot dot slash. Okay, so now we good. Let's put a null in the end for all. Okay, and let's take a circle SOP, a geometry component. We also need a camera. Okay, and a render top. Okay, now I use the experimental version, and I'll have the possibility to instance right from a texture. So I'll go with that. It's a very big feature. So I'll take this texture here and take R and G. This one I'll use it here for the scale, and take R for all of them. Okay, and for the colors, let's use this one and take RGB. Okay, now we need a constant material here, and let's set this to wire and use it as a render material. Okay, now for the render out we need the same resolution, so let's split this in top bottom, and let's view this window. Okay, we can close now and drag this value here for resolution. Okay, we go with 32 RGBA, and anti-aliased, it's okay, 16 medium. Okay, in the camera component we go in view, orthographic, and ortho with it we take 1, and we use an out. Okay, now let's take those two here, so my mouse circle, right, and I would like to chain this like, and cut the circle and bring it in here. So yeah, we need to correct some with the dot slash, like this, and here on the last page. Okay, we good, and now we composite this with over. Okay, and we good to go, right? Okay, now what else we need here? It's maybe if we have a separate base, separate folder in which we try to find out that blue vector, and then we bring it in here to build some feedback. Okay, now for this we do the same as we did before with select tops. Okay, we only need position and radius. Okay, and collapse selected, and let's make this a little bit bigger, since this is the core of all, and name it collision. Okay, and yeah, we're good here. Okay, now we need another another texture in which we have mouse coordinates, and since we need to make a subtraction from mouse position to circles position, we need a texture with the same resolution. So let's go for a constant. Okay, and let's split the screen again and take this. Okay, and I'll take 5 for resolution X and 1 for Y, and here I'll take inside U, here I'll take inside V. Okay, and I also adjust for the offset, and we're good to go. Now this constant right here, it's 32 Rg. Okay, now we're good. And let's do subtraction now, and we use subtract. Okay, let's take nearest pixels, and here if we use matte top, now we can compute the distance with Pythagora. Let's set first the nearest pixels, and here we say square add root and mask the alpha channel, and here we say 32 mono. Okay, let's name this D for distance. Now to find out when we have overlap circle, we need to subtract both the radius of a circle plus radius of the mouse circle out of this distance. So to have both radiuses, we can use a matte here, and here we add this. Okay, and now if we subtract, so subtract, here we have the overlap. So okay, now this overlap here, half of it, if we offset by half of the overlap will be multiplied with this vector here, but first we need to normalize it. So we do this with composite, and we set here divide. So we divide this by its length, and here in transform we choose input 1 and okay, and this we need to multiply with, let's say, half of the overlap. So we use a math here, and let's set okay, and here we say multiply by 0.5. Okay, and yeah, let's multiply this. Okay, and let's set nearest pixels. Okay, now let's find out where we have touching circles, and from this overlap here, if I use math top, and let's set nearest pixels. Okay, now if I take floor here and range 0, 1 to 1 to 0, I'll have a white pixel each time I hit a circle. And yeah, it's white, but sometimes it might be above 1, so I need to level this. Okay, and let's name this detection. Okay, so yeah, and now let's multiply these two. So I multiply these two here and use an out. And yeah, let's put a null here, and this one, it's blue vector. Okay, and let's see what we can do with it. Okay, let's make some space here, since we need to add some more operators in order to have this work. Okay, and we use a feedback here. Okay, and each time I use a feedback, I make it black, and I use keyboard in to set my one key to pulse this, and also to reset. Okay, and these values, I need to add them with that blue vector, and then feed back the new position again in this loop. And let's make this. So insert an add here. Okay, and Let's first have a constant here with something like initial blue vector, which would be 0, but the resolution will use the same for all, so count by 1. Okay, and this is vec2, so it's rg, right? Okay, and for the colors, yeah, it's all 0, also for alpha, or in this case it's no alpha, but yeah. So we use a feedback here again. Okay, let's make this black, and also set the 1 key to pulse and reset. And now if we add those two, right, and this feedback will take the positions back, okay, and this one will take the blue vector. Okay, now you see it's working. I reset, let's close this, and yeah, let's have a bunch of them, right, like this. And yeah, now something else I want to mention here, it's related to this offset here. So let's name this offset. Right now it's set to offset the half of the overlap distance. Let's say 0, 1. See what happens. Now let's make the mouse circle wire. So we do this by select this circle, and on the first tab it's border color, okay, white, and alpha would be 0, and border with it, okay, like so. And you notice the white circle reach above the others, and it will take some time till the space it's cleared. It's like soft pushing those away. Yeah, this is it. This was my tutorial. I really hope you like it. Hit the subscribe button if you did, or you can support me on Patreon if you would like me to do this type of tutorials more often. I would appreciate. Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye.